You're responsible to create the life you want, to become this best version, to invest in yourself, to stop to play the victim. Or because he is not there for me, or because he doesn't understand, or my family is not supporting me, or my environment. We are creator, and we have to stop like a woman to depend on other people to create our joy, our happiness, but to invest in ourselves, to create the life we want, and to take the right decision, right? To create the life we want. You know, not allow other people to manage your life. And after that, 5, 10, 15, 20 years later, you don't have the life you were created for.
You see, when you are a woman of decision, you just walked out of the victim mode, right? You're not condemning anything, condemning your husband, condemning finances, the government, the this and that. No, you say, okay, I'm taking decision because I want to create. I'm taking my responsibility of my life. Because a lot of women end up at the end, the kids are not there no more, the husband is not there half the time, they're alone. You didn't want to do all that road to end up alone, or, you know, just waiting for the grandkids to come over every weekend.
My Lord.
I mean, you have to be in motion. Decision, take responsibility, stop putting that responsibility on everybody. Be a woman, a real woman.
This is exactly that. It's time to have real woman right now.
Yeah.
More than ever.
Yes.
It's time to take responsibility, really.
Yeah.
And I think it's one thing really helped me in my life. I don't want to depend on anybody. I want partnership.
Correct.
I want to
Teamwork.
choose the right people for my spouse and for my business, for partnership in business, to choose the right people, but I'm responsible. But I want to have teamwork, and this is how we can build better, we can build stronger, we can build faster. This is very important. This is why real woman, it's time to rise up, because we have to be a model for the next generation.
Yeah, even our kids. I mean, the girls down, your daughters, I mean, they're looking at this. They're saying, okay, mom is that. So that mom is a driven mom, a decision mom, a creating mom. That girl, that daughter is going to become the same thing. You reproduce of your own kind.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So what do you want to pass the baton to your young girl, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to make the best version of herself? You want to teach her? You want to bring her to that level? To not depend on nobody. The day she gets married with that guy, she cannot marry a loser. She will not choose a loser that's going to bring her down and leave her for another woman after the kids are been brought up, that her husband's going to go and leave with a younger woman. No, you want to drive that daughter to become the best version she can be.
Exactly.
And she will produce money. If the guy can't do it, she will do it.
Yeah, we're called to become our best version and to become the woman we're called to be. And the second point is really to be responsible. Me.
Yeah.
Not
Of everything.
waiting and hoping and wishing that people around me is going to do it for me.
No, you do it.
I do it. Every morning, checklist. What I invest in my mindset, the time I take to read, my workout, the way I eat, the way I treat my husband, the way I treat my kids, the way I take care of my life, my business, my clients. Push. You know, we're talking about my grandmother. She was on the surviving mode, was still a mindset. And when my grandfather was drunk and not functional for months, she was taking care. Responsibility, yes. And when he was coming back on track, she was backing off. No, she didn't push to just say, hey, I can create the life I want. And this is why I was talking about this kind of client. Am I created to be miserable? Am I created to have this kind of life? If God mad with me or kind of, idea. No, put your feet down, take decision for yourself. You know, if you want to go in this direction, you're going to have challenges. You're going to have storms. You're going to have bad days.
Yep.
But are you going to just quit every time that is a bad days? When I decided to be with you.
There's no more excuses.
Oh my God. When I decided to be with you, you know, I was just a couple years before. I was first married at 19 years old, divorced at 21. And I said to myself, I'm never going to be married anymore. Never again. I'm
Till
done.
I dropped on, on the front door.
So many judgment and so many people, around. And I said, and when I met you, and I just realized then you were the man of my life.
Still am.
You still are. And I'm very happy. And we are very, very blessed in our marriage.
That's when we became best friends, because we became a team. That's the only way to become best friends, or else you just married. You'll be miserable.
Yeah, exactly. But
so
we have both.
That's another point for another day.
We had both issues, both sides, for me, for you. And because I took a decision, this one, I decided to be successful in this marriage. Not like the first before, because I'm going to repeat the same pattern again and again. I have to fix the pattern.
Good point.
This is why if I don't fix the pattern and I do the same thing, guess what? One day I'm going to have to fix anyway the pattern.
Or
it's going to just run my
get
life.
slapped by. Yeah.
Again and
Taking
again.
responsibilities.
3, 4,
2,
5 divorces.
Yeah.
I said, no, not this one. None on my watch. Then I just decided, no. Then bad day, whatever issues together, keep the vision, keep the destination. And this is the second point, to become the woman we're called to be. It's this kind of day. It's not going to be easy all the time. It's not going to be what we want all the time, but we have to keep the focus and the responsibility to create the life we want.
Something that you've never been, an average woman. You've never been an average woman. Number 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, I knew you, and the people knew you since you've been young. You've never been average. You were working, giving piano lessons, very young, working at a restaurant, taking care of the house, of your parents, and taking care of the family. You were always there, very, very, very pro-family and making money. You've never been average. When I met you, that's what attracted me to you. You were not average. So point number 3, it's dangerous to be average.
Absolutely. And this is why to become the woman we're called to be, we cannot stay average.
Very dangerous.
Because average will keep you in the same level and you're not going to reach never the full potential that you are. And for that, it's just like, it's okay. You take care of your husband just okay. You take care of your kids just okay. Just okay when you do your workout. So funny, you see people doing their Stairmaster and with the phone and the magazine and they don't push. They're just average. They're in the gym, but they don't really push. And fully present and push and just okay with the job and just okay with the clients and just give more, always more, one more. It's helped me all the time when I do my workout. One more. Average is just, okay, one more or 2 more, because often you're going to find out that I did 1 more, I can do another more. And same thing with clients. They ask you for this, give a little bit more. Give more with your family. And you're not going to be perfect, but the fact that you push yourself to not stay average, just okay, but push always, is going to create this best version of yourself.
I remember when I met you. Before that, I don't really remember. I took maybe 1 or 2 vacations in my life. I was 7 days a week. When I met you, you were 7 days a week. It took years to start taking just 1 day a week. We take 1 day. And it's hard for us even to stop talking business. So we've always been very driven. Average does not exist. We're always working late, talking business, thinking business. What can we do better? We're training, we're eating better as we grow older. So average is dangerous. And if you're not in motion forward, you'll be in motion backwards.